Okay, hi guys, this is my look back over 2018 and how it's been for me in terms of my personal life, YouTube, just that personal life and YouTube really. Okay, I think it's been a very mixed year for me. So I was living in a house share at the start of the year, and I had to, in July, I had to move out, so there was a lot of uncertainty about where I would live, and moving is always very stressful, so that was a very stressful time for me, July. Well, leading up to then because of the uncertainty. I'm in my one-bed flat now, which it's kind of lonely. I've got my little corner here, which I spend most of my time. If I'm not here, I'm just sleeping. I've got the whole room over there, which I just don't use. So, going from a house share where there were people in the house to being on your own is quite... It's not amazing. It's not bad either. It's kind of... it's all right. And don't get me wrong. There's a lot of things that I'm very grateful for. You know, I've got my health pretty much. I've got a bad knee, bad hip. That's a bad shoulder, but that's minor stuff. It's minor stuff, and I know people say there's always somebody worse off than yourself. However, you're the only one that lives your experiences. So although there are people worse off, you know, your experiences are yours alone, and no one else goes through them. So they're tough for you, or you find them difficult for you. So I don't like that saying. I agree there are people worse off, but we all have our own stuff to deal with. So yeah, okay, what else is there? Relationship-wise, it's been pretty disastrous. Another typical year. A couple of potentials that didn't work out. Quite a few nutcases who, the less said about them, the better. Some very nice people though, who I met, who for whatever reason it just didn't work out, and that's a shame, but never mind. So yeah, still single, ladies. Going into 2019, but it's better to be, you know, on your own than in a relationship that's not right. So it's better to be sort of 70%, 50% happy. I don't know what I am on that happiness meter. I'm kind of 60% happy. I don't know if that's even a thing. How do you measure happiness? And I don't necessarily, you know, I'd need to find someone pretty special who'd want to, who'd understand my sort of streaming / YouTube commitments, which I still am very, very keen about my YouTube stuff. You know, it's diminished a lot this year. I've had ups and downs, as of all of us, I'm sure. So yeah, never mind. Going into 2019, still with a optimistic view of meeting somebody nice who can compliment me and I can help compliment them. I don't know how I would. I don't know if I would or not. Anyway, we'll see. So yeah, relationships, never mind. 2018, get rid of. 2019 is, well, it's there. It's just there. So we'll get rid of that. And 2019 will come in and we'll have a better 2019. In terms of relationships. Maybe. So what else? So let's talk about YouTube. Okay, this is the whole platform. This is why I do this channel. I wanted to grow as a channel, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I started YouTube. When I started YouTube, it's because I wanted to upload videos of me beating other players at Command & Conquer Red Alert for proof, evidence that I beat them, and slightly for humiliation and sort of purposes. There was a lot of anger and aggro in that game, and a lot of, I can beat you and you suck and all that kind of mentality. So that was my main reason for starting YouTube, just to get those videos up. And then I realised it was like, oh, actually, I don't just have to do one game, I could do anything. And then I was like, oh, streaming's good. Yeah. And then I got into streaming, and highs and lows, you know, those countless hours talking to myself when like one person would come in and stay for about 30 seconds. I'd talk to them and then they'd leave and not say wouldn't say anything, and that does still happen. But I'm not as bothered about the whole people coming in, people going. You get used to it. You get used to it, and you realise that it's okay. They're just looking for something that suits them, and don't take it personally. And then what you should also do is not compare yourself to other channels, because we all are our own people. I'm not the funniest person. I'm not the best looking. I'm not the. I don't know. I don't know what my unique selling point is, if I have one. But I am me. I think I'm quite genuine. I'll be myself always. I won't sugarcoat things. I won't. If I disagree with something, I'll say it. If I try, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings. I try not to. I don't want to ever hurt anyone's feelings intentionally, anyway. Might say the odd inappropriate joke or something. I don't know. But so yeah, just the channel has grown. In this year, I've gained 568 subscribers. So I put a lot of that down to the community, not just me. What I do is I host a platform for people to come and talk and chill and whatever. The game is a backdrop. And I'm still struggling with the concept of where I stand in terms of, do people come to see me, or do they come to chat with, or is it a combination of all of these things? Do they come to chat with the regulars come to all chat with each other and to say hello. The game, I think, is important because obviously that's what people come in to watch. And I notice that when I play certain games, people don't necessarily want to come in when I'm playing those games, which is fine, totally cool. But I like those games, and it's definitely important that people remember that if I like something, then it's up to me what I play. And I understand it. I may not get people coming in or whatever, but if I'm having fun or enjoying it. So yeah, just putting that out there. So a lot of people are like, oh, why are you playing this? Why are you playing that? This is crap. This is whatever. It's like, it's fine. And I may have gone into other people's channels and been disappointed that they were playing a certain game, or not agreed that the game that they're playing is good. But if they want to play that game, I've never said that they shouldn't ever play a game. They can play what they want, and that's totally cool. We've all got unique tastes. Some people can play the same game over and over again, and I don't know how they do it. I honestly don't know how they do it. I love variation. I love moving from one thing to another and then going back, and variety is the spice of life, as they say. So yeah, what was I talking about? The channel, games, community. Anyway, it's gained about 570 subs this year from where I was at the beginning of the year. So that's really, really cool, and thank you everybody for sticking with me. It's been awesome, and plans for the future, just more of the same, really. I want to keep sorry. I'm going to keep playing World of Warcraft. That's something I'm going to get into a lot next year with World of Warcraft Classic coming out. PUBG is going to take a slight backseat, unfortunately. Don't get me wrong, I still like the game, but they just aren't doing enough in terms of keeping it fresh, keeping it, keeping it interesting. Yeah, the new maps come out. Okay, great, a new map's come out. It's just terrain. You know, it doesn't change the game in any way. Not that, you know, it's hard to describe PUBG and why I'm going off it. I mean, I guess there's only so many times you can get a chicken dinner, you know, or I don't know. Obviously, it's got a lot to do with the people you play with as well. And I think I've had some disappointment with, you know, somebody this year who's put me off the game slightly. So it's just kind of tainted the experience ever so slightly. But I'm still very appreciative to the people that I do play with who aren't inconsiderate arseholes and are actually nice people. And yeah, it's just nice when we're all playing together and we're having fun. I think it's difficult because obviously I do like to play the different games. So I don't want to disturb people and be like, oh, I'm playing now, so play with me. That's not how it works. I don't mind playing on my own. Just for a single player experience, I mean, it's a multiplayer game, but when you're playing on your own, I actually do have more fun playing Fortnite than PUBG now, in terms of a single player experience. In a team game, I still prefer PUBG. I prefer 4-player PUBG to 4-player Fortnite. And I can't say why. I don't know why. The weapons, I do like the weapons in Fortnite. They're quite cool. And I like the little, like, not just the weapons, but the, you know, the whole shields and when you hit someone, you can see how much you've taken off their health. That's quite cool. That's cool. I like the little what's the thing? The grappler. I really like the grappler. The building's hard, but you know, you get used to the building a little bit. And it's very satisfying when you win because you know you're playing against so many tryhards. So yeah, PUBG slightly less. Fortnite will stay once or twice a week, maybe. Fallout. Oh my god. Fallout. Fallout is going to be I'm moving to a video style Fallout experience, a video experience for Fallout, which many of you known about. I'm not going to be playing it live, I don't think. So that's going to move to videos. Fallout 76, I am disappointed. I can't deny. To me, it just feels like when it was released, it was buggy as hell. Probably still is. I haven't played it for a week. Really buggy. Quests, you couldn't finish. Loads of quests you couldn't finish. And to me, it lacks. Alright, I know there's plenty of lore in the game, okay? But I don't want to have to. There's a lot to read. And this might make me sound like a bit of a Neanderthal, okay? And don't get me wrong, I don't mind reading, but reading is not relaxing for me. I don't find it relaxing. I find you have to concentrate. And don't get me wrong, how many times do I say, don't get me wrong? I guess I miss the NPCs. I like the interaction with the NPCs. The multiplayer doesn't work. Let's just put that out there. Multiplayer doesn't. I mean, like PvP doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Nobody wants to engage. Oh, I've become wanted. Oh, great. So what? So I'm gonna travel all the way across the map to hunt you down for 20 caps. Big whoop. Who cares? And then you risk losing all your junk. What's the, all your resources? What's the point? What is the point? And then damaging your leather and weapons. I meant armour. By the way, it's 5 minutes to 7 in the morning. Again, I haven't been sleeping well. Something that has to change in 2019. I have to sleep better. So yeah, Fallout 76 has just been a big disappointment for me. It's just one big mass resource quest, like scrounge, and PvP, no one wants to do it. And I tell you what I really like about Fallout 76. So I'm not just one of these people that just picks the negatives. There are really good things about Fallout 76. The music is fantastic. The ambience, the world is amazing. It's really good. The taking photos, the picture album, I love it. It's amazing. And if you put that in Fallout 5, oh my god, I'm going to love you forever, Bethesda. If you make Fallout 5 like Fallout 76 is in the world of Fallout 76, the sort of size and the graphics. I thought the graphics were good. Now, this is just me. I think the graphics are good. I like 4, I like 3, I like New Vegas. I like them all in different ways. But 76 has been a letdown. There was a massive hype job about that game. So anyway, there's not going to be much 76 live playing because I don't think it streams well at all. And I need to enjoy a game properly, like to get the best out of the channel and stuff. Other games? I can't think. At the moment, not too sure. So it's going to be World of Warcraft. It's going to be Fortnite and PUBG, kind of equal measure, occasionally. And then Fallout 4 and 76. I still like Fallout 4. I love Fallout 4. And my aim for next year is to actually finish building a proper base in Fallout 4 and finishing it and being proud of it, and that's still something that I have to do. Okay, They Are Billions was a great game for about 12 to 15 weeks. I haven't played it. It's a very long game, takes a long time to play. But I may get in the odd game of They Are Billions with Chris if he fancies playing. Far Cry 4 is something that I really need to try and finish, but it's going to be under miscellaneous settings. Or not settings, but miscellaneous... what's the word I'm looking for? Category. As well as The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I'm just looking at other games I've got. In terms of retro games, I don't think I'm going to do much next year in terms of retro. I mean, I've sold most of my consoles. So I've got my PlayStation 1. I may do some PlayStation 1 games. Retro Wednesdays, I don't know. I mean, I've got the console, so I want to use it. Okay. So yeah, so 2019, more of the same, really, just fine-tuning things a little bit. I've got a list of thank yous that I need to make, so let me just go on to... well, first of all, I can do my moderator thank yous. So, Demon with the amazing artwork that you've created for me. Thank you so much. It's been awesome. I don't always use it all the time and everything, but, you know, I really appreciate everything you've done. The designs are just insane. All my branding is because of Demon, so thank you, Demon. And one day, if I can repay you, I will. I've said I will. It's not going to be for a while, but I really appreciate the support from Demon. He's put hours into doing this stuff. He didn't have to do that at all. So big thank you to Demon. Other moderators, Fish, dude, donations. You basically paid for Fallout 76 for me, and I really appreciate that, dude. As much as I have said that, you know, I'm not enjoying the game as much as I hoped, you know, I still really appreciate you donating that money to me to be able to purchase the game. And thank you so much. You've been a great moderator. You've been consistent in turning up and always saying hello, and it's nice. I look forward to seeing you guys when you pop on. Rebel, dude, I know you're busy with work and everything, especially this time of year, and you've been really awesome, dude. Thank you and you've been good with moderating as well. You've been quick to step in and try and sort things out, which is nice. Haven't always maybe made the right calls all the time, but you're definitely keen to help me out, and I really appreciate that, dude. And I'm sorry that I haven't played much Fallout recently, because I know you're a big Fallout fan, so I'm sorry about that, dude. But if I could have a drink with all you guys, I would. This is my lem sip. I'm not feeling well, so this is me having a lem sip for you guys. I haven't finished, obviously. Lindsay, what can I say? You're an absolute babe. Thank you for always being there and the support you give me. I know that I stream quite late and you go to bed quite early, so it's always cool when you turn up, and I appreciate all the support you give me. It's not just on-stream support as well, We have a few messages outside, and I owe you a pizza. I still owe you a pizza. To 2019, I owe you a pizza, Lindsay. Okay? On me. So yeah, I really appreciate all that. And I know you don't like half the games I play, but I still really appreciate you turning up and helping out. Hang on. I think that's all the moderators, isn't it? It's Demon, Rebel, Fish, Lindsay. Denial! Dude! I've just been talking to you on your stream. I'm so sad. Denial. It's what happens when you get older. And it's really early and I'm not sleeping. I'm so sorry, dude. Oh my god, man. Super supportive, Denial. Forgive me. You're an absolute legend, and always, I think you probably help me the most in terms of bouncing ideas off each other because you're streaming as well. We bounce ideas off each other, and it's nice. I really like it. I'm glad that your channel's growing. It's awesome. As of today, I think you just hit your 140 sub goal, which is amazing. Yeah, and just really cool guy, super friendly, and always willing to pitch in and help. And you're not afraid to tell people off as well and tell them what to do, and not what to do, but like what's appropriate and what's not appropriate, which I like. It's good moderating skills, which I appreciate. Thank you, dude. No more accidents, okay? Drive safe, Black Ice, okay? Dude, I need my moderators in good shape for 2019, because it's going to be a hell of a year. For all of us, I think it's going to be a good year. Demon, I think you definitely need to get on streaming, dude. I think we'd all want to see you do that. I prefer it if you're on YouTube, because then we can channel traffic with each other. It's harder to channel traffic like Crystal. It's been really difficult for me to... If we're all on the same... It's easy to go from one to the other. But yeah, I'm sorry I haven't visited as much as I could have, Crystal. So other streamers... Actually, no, before I move on to other streamers, this is going to be like that acceptance speech in Father Ted, where it's like 5 hours long. Now we're going to move on to liars and thieves. No, I want to talk about the donations first. People who've donated their money. This is money that they've earned, their own money to me, to the channel. In times of absolute crisis where I've had very little money, not like I couldn't even afford food, people have helped me out. So I'm just going to move over to my donations, just to say thank you to all of these people. individual thank you. Where is it? Donations. Donations? Is this it? No, that's not it. Where is it? Donations. Here we go. Right. So we're going to start with my very first donation, which was from Bob Jones. And that got me really choked up, actually. It was really... I remember it just very emotional. I was playing Fallout 4. I think I was in Nuka World at the time. And yeah, even though Bob Jones was a little bit strange in the way that he wanted me to block him so that he could still keep talking to me through donating. It was a bit odd. But thank you, Bob. You really... your first donation means a lot, you know. And I remember the feeling. I was very choked up by it. So thank you so much. Yo-Yo Apotamus. I remember your donation as well. That was at the same time as Bob Jones. Same evening. Super cool. Kino came in with a very... I'm not going to say life-saving, but I was broke and I had no money for food. And he's put here, it's a $10 donation, food money. Have a good one, my man. Thank you so much, Kino. I mean, I actually did go to the shop straight after and I got food with that. Andrew again came in with a $30 dono, which it was 3 days later. No, it was 2 days later, and that really helped me as well. So you know this was what's happened this year is that I've had a massive drop in my salary due to taxation and stuff, changes in the government. And it's left me really struggling. And I'm probably going to be like this for a couple of years, to be honest. This isn't a sob story. This is facts. I'm not actually in a position to get any presents for my family this year for Christmas. Because it's so tight. It's so tight. I have got, obviously I'm going to get little somethings, but nothing like I used to. You know, I used to get really nice presents. So this year and next year it's going to be tough. So every donation that I've got has really made a big difference. Really helped. Then we had Lindsay, who came in with... I'm not going to say the amounts, actually. Sorry, I shouldn't say the amounts. But Lindsay... I really appreciate that. I think that was a birthday donation. I have got the date here. Oh no, that was before. So it's 2 donations from Lindsay, and they're not small amounts either. It's, you know, really, but any amount is great. You know, I'm grateful for it. I'm not really used to saying like thanks like this, but you know, it does mean a lot to me. Dan, who likes to support the community. Dan plays live. I'm sorry I haven't been on much to see you on Facebook, dude, but I'm glad you are happier at Facebook from YouTube. It's given you a new energy. It definitely revitalised your streaming, for sure. So I'm really happy for you, dude. I hope you have a great 2019. And congratulations on the new relationship that you're in. We all need a little company, don't we? It's really nice. Andrew, again, with an early birthday present. Absolute legend. Thank you so much, Andrew. I haven't seen much of you, actually, recently, so I hope you're well. Always welcome at the channel. I think you came a lot when I was playing Fallout, so I'm sorry. Again, a lot of people... my channel grew a lot when I was playing Fallout. So... I'm sorry that I've kind of gone off Fallout a little bit. Shaddy, get some chicken. You wanted me to... That was, again, food supplies. But I was actually struggling again. So thank you, Shaddy. I hope your trip's going well, dude. And let me know when you're back and we can get some PUBG action going. I enjoy playing with you and the guys. It's great fun. Then we had Kino with the birthday donation. Lindsay with a birthday donation. Fish with the big donation there for Fallout 76. Happy birthday, go by Fallout 76. Absolute legends, and the highest donation this year. So thank you so much, Fish. It's awesome. Like, I love when you say you keep me up to date with what you and Mrs. Fish are up to, and I'm glad you're enjoying 76, dude. I really am glad someone is, and I'm glad you are. Ben King. I forget if that's not your real name, is it? I think it's Sean. Is it Sean? I can't remember. Ben, I'm sorry about your, what happened this year with your family, grandmother passing. I know you were really cut up about that, and I know you probably will be at Christmas as well. So my thoughts go out to you, okay, dude? And I hope you're well, okay? I really enjoy playing with you, and I'm glad that you're feeling a bit better about things. So we're going to have a good 2019, all right, dude? Denial, coming in with a dono. Wonderful stream, you juicy suits. Denial, dude. I'm sorry, dude. I forgot about you in the mods. I feel bad now. TXBK with a dono, which is very kind of him. Probably the only streamer that I watch who's come back and given something back to the channel. I know Denial has, but he wasn't streaming at the time. But yeah, TX is of all the streamers that I watch, which have reduced this year, and I don't mind talking about that. I don't want to make enemies. That's not enemies. But there's definitely people that I've gone off, and I don't know what's happened, or if it's... Anyway, I'll cover that in a second. But TX donating, awesome. Thank you, dude. He's got his own stuff going on, and he's got his channel, which is really taking off, and he still finds time to come and support other people. Then we had Ben King again with another dono. How long are you on for? Can I play with you? And yeah, I wasn't on that time, and we managed to get a game together. And then we got Hyperspaced, who's been frequently coming to the channel recently, which is awesome. And came in with my last dono, and it's just super cool. All these donations, they really help. Unfortunately, they don't go back into the channel at the moment, because I'm just struggling with other things at the moment. But one day this will all go back into the channel, and I'll be able to improve the channel. So I always want to keep evolving and learning and changing, evolving. Yeah. Anyway, so I just wanted to end on, a big thank you for everybody who's helped me and supported me. You've all been absolutely amazing, and more to come in 2019. I've been talking for ages now. I'm going to try and edit bits out of this because it's quite long. But thank you so much. You have a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful New Year. I'll be on at some point between now and, I'm thinking I'll be on tomorrow, Sunday. And yeah, let's just keep the community going. I really enjoy it, and I wish you a happy New Year and a happy Christmas, and I'll speak to you all soon. See you in 2019. Alright guys, take care.